Introduction. Have you ever asked yourself why you keep chasing people who don't want you? Why you sabotage your health just when things are starting to improve? Why does money disappear no matter how hard you work? You've tried everything to fix yourself. You've read the books, listened to coaches, done the healing work, said the affirmations, but still, nothing really changes. The same patterns return. The same chaos repeats. The voice in your head won't stop. This book isn't about self-help. It's about self-truth. Before we go deeper, it helps to understand how your mind actually works. Conscious mind, the part of you that's aware, the one thinking, deciding, and reacting right now. It handles logic, willpower, and daily decisions. Subconscious mind, the quiet power beneath your awareness. It stores your habits, memories, and emotional associations. It doesn't judge. It simply repeats what feels safe or familiar. Unconscious mind, the deepest layer holding your instincts, fears, and repressed memories, the unseen forces that shape your reactions without you realizing it. It's time to meet the three parts of you that silently control your life. You are the version of yourself that wants better. You're the one who listens to podcasts, sets goals, buys the journal, starts the diet, and ends the relationship. You generally want change, and you mean well. The mind is fast, logical, anxious, and addicted to control. It wants safety. It fears the unknown. It reacts quickly and pulls you back to what's familiar, even if that familiarity is pain or dysfunction. The subconscious is silent but powerful. It doesn't speak with words. It speaks through patterns. It doesn't care what you consciously want. It only gives you what you feel safe having, based on past experiences. If you survive through fear, pain, or rejection, that's what it will keep giving you. These parts are in constant conflict. You feel it when you say, I'll eat better, but end up binging at night. When you promise to walk away but call him again. When you say you want more money but feel guilty when you finally receive it. You're not weak, you're wired. Your nervous system isn't used to peace. It's used to survival. So it keeps choosing the pain you know over the peace you don't, until you teach it something different. Every chapter is written as a real, raw, honest dialogue between the three parts of you that have been in conflict for years. You'll read the internal battles between the version of you that wants more and the mind that resists it, between the dream you're trying to reach and the fear that keeps pulling you back. Leading your mind, leading your nervous system, leading your life. You can't fix a system you're at war with, but you can learn to lead it. Lesson 1. Who are you talking to? Most people think change starts with motivation. You write down goals, you repeat affirmations, you get inspired. But then a week later, you're back in the same habits, the same patterns, the same cycles. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you don't want it enough. It's because you've been talking to the wrong part of yourself. Inside of you, there's a war. The part of you that wants more is arguing with the part of you that only cares about staying safe. That's why change feels so hard. This book is about that war, and lesson 1 begins with the question, who are you talking to? The dialogue. You. I want to change. I want more money, more love, more health. So why does it feel like I'm the one holding myself back? Mind. Because you are. You. But why? Why would I block myself from the things I say I want? Mind, because I don't work with your words. I work with your patterns. And your patterns say you like survival, not success. You, that makes no sense. I want to succeed. Subconscious, wanting means nothing to me. I don't hear what you want. I only respond to what you prove is safe. And what's safe to me is what's familiar. You, so you're saying if I'm used to chaos, I'll sabotage peace? Mind, exactly. You, if I'm used to being rejected, I'll chase people who don't want me? Subconscious, yes, because rejection doesn't feel good, but it feels known. And the unknown is the real threat, not the pain you're used to. You, this is crazy. You're supposed to protect me. Subconscious, and I have. You survived, didn't you? You, but I'm tired of just surviving. I want to live. I want to thrive. Mind, then you'll need to lead us. You, lead you? Subconscious, yes, because I don't change based on inspiration. I change based on repetition. You'll have to show me over and over that calm, love, wealth, and health won't destroy you. You, so what do I do now? Mind, you stop calling it sabotage and you start calling it a pattern. Subconscious, then you start showing us something new, not just once, not just when you're motivated, but until the new becomes the familiar. You, all right, let's start then. Mind, let's. Subconscious, we're listening. This is why your affirmations and goals often fail. You've been speaking to your conscious mind, but your subconscious is the one running the show. Your conscious mind sets goals. Your subconscious repeats patterns, and the subconscious doesn't care about what feels good. It cares about what feels familiar. That's why you stay in toxic relationships, jobs you hate, habits that drain you, not because you enjoy them, but because your nervous system has labeled them safe. The good news, safety can be redefined. Through repetition, you can teach your mind and body that peace is safe, that love is safe, that success is safe. Reflection questions. 1. Do I talk more to my conscious mind, goals, wishes, or to my subconscious, patterns, actions? 2. What familiar pattern in my life feels safe, even if it hurts me? 3. What new pattern do I want to teach my mind to accept as safe? Exercises. 1. Pattern check. Write down one behavior you repeat that you know doesn't serve you. Ask, what safety do I get from this? 2. Repetition ritual. Choose one small daily action that represents the new life you want. Example, a 5-minute walk for health, journaling for peace, saving $5 for abundance. Repeat it daily until it feels natural. And 3, speak to the subconscious. Each night before sleep, say out loud, peace is safe, love is safe, success is safe, I am safe. Repetition is how your subconscious learns. Key quote, you're not sabotaging yourself, you're repeating what feels safe. Lesson 2, identity alchemy, becoming who you say you are. Change doesn't start with goals. It starts with identity. Identity is the story you tell yourself about who you are and what's possible for someone like you. It's the silent script that decides how you walk, talk, love, eat, and react, what you believe you can or cannot do, what you think you are good at, and what you are not. Until that story changes, nothing else will. The reason most people stay stuck is that they try to change behavior without ever shifting who they believe they are. You can't build a new life while holding on to an old self-image. Transformation requires more than motivation. It demands that you become the version of yourself who already lives the life you want. Here's the truth. If you don't change your identity, you will always revert to your old habits, old decisions, and old patterns. Motivation fades. Discipline alone isn't enough. Only identity creates lasting transformation. The dialogue. You. I want to change, but I keep going back to old habits. Mind. Because you're acting like the old version of you. Subconscious. Identity drives behavior, not motivation. You. So how do I become the one who has what I want? Mind. Act like the one before you feel like the one. You. I want to become someone new. Mind. Then stop saying, this is just how I am. Subconscious. Your identity is not fixed. It's memorized. You. So I can change who I am? Mind. Absolutely, but you must choose it daily. Subconscious. Your beliefs are just thoughts you practiced until they became truth. Practice new ones. You. Like what? Mind. I am protected now. I am allowed to win. Subconscious. Say it, live it, be it. That's how I learn. How to build your identity. Define who you want to be. Write down the exact version of yourself you want to become. Include behaviors, habits, attitudes, and ways of handling situations. Don't just say, I want to be confident. Be specific. I speak my truth. I stand tall. I make decisions without fear. Act as if. Start doing the things your new self would do, even if it feels fake at first. Your subconscious doesn't know fake. It only records patterns. Consistent action teaches it who you are. Replace old beliefs. Identify beliefs from your old identity that are holding you back. I'm not good enough. I can't succeed. I'm not worthy. Replace them with new, repeated statements. I am capable. I am deserving. I am unstoppable. Environment alignment. Surround yourself with people, routines, and spaces that reflect your new identity. Your environment should remind you daily of who you are becoming. Daily reinforcement. Identity is built through repetition. Every choice, habit, and decision is a vote for the person you are becoming. One inconsistent day doesn't break you, but consistent days build permanence. Recognize old patterns. When old behaviors surface, see them as a signal, not a failure. Pause and ask, is this the person I want to be? Reflection questions. 1. Where in my life am I still acting like my old self? 2. What would my new self do in this situation? 3. Which daily habits can I start to reinforce my new identity? Exercises. Identity declaration. Say your new identity out loud each morning and act in alignment immediately. Behavior swap. Replace one old habit with the action your new self would take. Repeat daily. Mirror work. Speak and move like your future self for 5 minutes, observing posture, tone, and energy. Environment audit. Remove cues that reinforce your old identity and add cues that support the new one. Key quote, your behaviors follow your identity. Change your identity, and your life changes automatically.